red or black. What's the gain? What's the cost in all this judgment? We're just lost. Lines are drawn in the sand so thin. We chase the edge, but they fall back in. The weight we carry, it bends the spine. But who's to say what's yours or mine? What's the point of walls we build? They protect or get us killed. Chains of thought, they hold us down. In the murk we spin around. What's the gain? What's the cost in all this judgment? We're just distinctions crack like brittle glass. Separations of fleeting mass. Let the burdens fall. Let the echoes see. Only in freedom can we find peace. Can we find peace? Dreams and flowers hang in the sky. Reach to hold them, they float on by. Grasping shadows, it makes no sense. The weight of nothing feels so immense. Rest and unrest, they're just the same. Whisper echo without a name. No right, no wrong, no lines to cross. Let go of gain. Let go of loss.
Yeah, Bebo would be worse. You're black. She'd probably prefer him to make it from
No, because he's intellectual, not sexy.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
just love everything he says. And I just love his understanding and his love and his grace.
Yo, Pepe, that's you in the boxing game. You get pictures.
Which boxing? Do I still have them in my profile?
I think so. And why do you have a chimpanzee in your picture?
Oh, what chimpanzee?
Looks like you got
That's
Yeah,
what we're
that's
shipping out.
Looks like you got
That's racist.
What's wrong with that's a bonobo? That's not a chimpanzee. Oh, I remember why I put it in.
When I'm not that fat, Joe.
Oh shit, you up.
But hold on.
Eva, you can show your support. You know what you can do if you really want them to support your weight loss journey is you can just drop it low on their balls, okay?
So the Indian relay is basically bareback. You jump on different
She said
horses.
bareback. She said bareback.
Yes, bareback. No shoes. Just like no shoes.
Oh, she
like
took the shoes off. It's getting steamy.
And you just start and you jump on a horse and bareback and you race and then you come around and you gotta jump off the horse and then you gotta get onto another horse bareback and then you
Bareback, real hard.
Yeah, different horses, you know, and like. But anyway, I found out that there's a women one. There's a women warrior Indian relay, so women can do it too. I am so obsessed with this right now. That is what I'm gonna
Do it. You can figure out how to ride a horse. If you have a big long horse stick that like takes really straight.
I got my horse and I'm gonna take it because actually been in 36 races. My horse has been in 36 races and he has royal bloodline. The horse is very fast. Not too fast to be like.
You got yourself a thoroughbred stud that can go.
He's not a thoroughbred. He's a standard bred.
But he's still a stud.
It's to be bred.
Look at.
Bigma, can you bring up my friend 50 first?
Yes.
I think we really need to discuss these 20 to 30,000 white people in Europe races dying over the last 3 months to be in the sun. I think that really needs to be discussed how Mother Nature is looking at.
Can you tell us more about that,
I
Heidi?
guess that's a different conversation.
He's talking about skin cancer.
I want to hear about that. So, can you tell us about that? So, what is it? But aren't white people like a genetic anomaly? Don't we? I think that we talked about this already. That the out of Africa theory is the most well accepted cross.
Dreams and flowers hang in the sky. Reach to hold them, they float on by. Grasping shadows, it makes no sense. The weight of nothing feels so immense. Rest and unrest, they're just the same. Whispered echo without a name. No right, no wrong, no lines to cross. Let go of gain, let go of loss. Fiction caught in a dance. Mind it builds a fragile wall, but every duality is bound to fall. It's foolish to chase the air. There's nothing solid there. Rest and unrest, they're just the same. Whispered echo without a name. No right, no wrong, no lines to cross. Let go of gain, let go of loss. The world's a dream. Unspoken, the whispers that drift through the trees. Unbroken, the vow carried soft on the breeze. Oh, fiery Valkyrie, I invoke. Through the flames and the embers, the spell is bespoke. Your arrows slinging, the spring's tender glow.
absolutely.
Okay, like who the fuck says that? Brownie points with the glass? What is that?
Yeah, I don't know what that was either.
Yeah, just because yeah. Well, I'll just lay it out. So
That's just crazy to me.
but in other words, white people suffer from, like, they want to be this pariah, this doer of good. They want recognition. There is like a level of narcissism to it, but they also, like, there's this altruistic attitude that they have that is kind of ends up ultimately defeating themselves. In other words, white people, and I believe it's probably true that white people, white men in particular, are more likely to be cucks. And it is like, we do have Jake that is up here, and it's cuckold.
Projection activation detection system has been activated.
Is there a listening to the United States or President Trump? That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So if you look at kind of what's happening in the West, I would say people will call it anything from like suicidal empathy to suicidal altruism. And what is he talking about? Someone please tell me.
I don't know. He's he told the truth.
Okay, so what truth? So what truth, guys? I want to hear someone else articulate. I want to hear someone else articulate what they said.
I have no idea.
What color's the
We don't know.
What? Did you say the monkey's hair? What does that have now? Now we're on the monkey.
He's engaging on white crime. What he's doing is doing white on white crimes.
Now we're talking about monkeys.
I'm just saying, that's a really good pet peeve.
Pepe's autistic. Pepe sits in the back of the... Pepe's autistic.
Was founded on three groups of religious orders that fled England because of their persecution from their interpretation of the gospel. These groups came to America, most notably the Puritans that founded America, Christianity. The idea that people would even think, call yourself a Christian nation, and it's something that you guys are atheists. Oh, it's white on white crime. You know, the whole idea of this place is to live in a homogenous society. It's not about what you look like, it's about who you are. The idea that we can get stuck on the physical domain, we all know who we are in this consciousness, is crazy as fuck to me. Grow the fuck up.
I agree. It's very low IQ.
the Puritans were literally a goddamn cancer. Like, they are literally attributed to being the original fucking woke people in the United fucking States. The Puritans were fucking garbage. They were a goddamn, they were literally, we're still dealing with the fucking cancer that they spread.
Yeah, okay.
They obviously did something right. I mean,
Hey, how old are you?
I mean, isn't it convenient in 2026 that a person, in fact, can come on here and shit on people named Puritans?
Did you go to college?
Question first, and I'm not gonna be considerate enough to answer your question if you're not considerate enough to ask mine or answer
No,
mine.
but what does that matter to you?
Because I want to know.
Why does it matter to you?
Because I want to know.
Middle Eastern, like,
Why do you care about his age?
Because he sounds like a 2-year-old.
Okay, that doesn't tell me why.
Hey, you calling people cuckloads, faggots, like what's wrong with you? Do you have any form of education?
Cuckoldry is, in other words,
Are you 12 years old? Like, what are you doing?
No, is a cuckold is literally somebody who's self-effacing, who will literally allow another man to tread into his territory, especially the most sacred territory, the fucking
You spend a lot of time on
and
the
take his
internet.
most prized possession, his fucking wife, right in front of him while he sits in a cuck chair. It is literally the most pathetic thing a man can fucking do. And that is why I use that as an example of what I see white Western men doing. Being a bunch of cowardly fucking
Do you have any friends, like real friends? Like, do you have like real life? Do you have a
That's
girlfriend?
your kink, is
go out, like you, anything.
Yes, I have friends, you fucking faggot. Can you say anything original? You're literally making, see, here's the thing, is you're making a bunch of broad generalizations about me. Do you have friends? Are you a virgin? Are you this or that? Are you autistic? And yet, what's really funny is you doing all of this. You're using all of these stereotypes against somebody you disagree with. Okay, in response to me, making arguments that you think are based off of stereotypes. And what I would say is you're one of the most small-minded fucking retards that you get when somebody tells you what is an approved message, what boundaries are for that fucking message and what's okay to talk about. You're the good little cup that sits there in the fucking chair. And as soon as they say that you do not love your wife enough, if you do not allow Tyrone and Joaquin to fucking smash your wife fucking Eiffel Tower style on a fucking when you're sitting in the cup cage, you're the dumb woke motherfucker that is gonna sit there and push back against it, saying it's racist not to allow two black men give them a dose of dick that your tiny white dick could never do. What? You fucking piece of shit, you fucking immaculated coward. That is the fucking problem.
This is why you get.
Is that how you
I'm not cousin. He has a social problem.
You need to answer. You can't answer anything or ask any more questions until you say you're right or not. Okay, appreciate it.
Oh my God! Do you have a psychologist, a therapist? Do you got somebody you're working with, or you're just sitting in your basement in your underwear, just yelling at the phone?
You know what? I don't really. You shouldn't be here.
You got destroyed.
And she's right. He's a never has been. Somebody who gets kicked out of every fucking room, whether it was 5 years ago to today. Nobody wants to listen to him. He gets put up. People put up with him for a few minutes before they kick him down. By the way, you were funny last night. I woke up in the middle of the night and I heard you talking shit. It was kind of reminded me of some shit I would have said, but you said it in a very funny manner. And I was half awake, and I just started busting up laughing. I have to give you credit. Your flowers there. But John, you waste all your time on this goddamn app. So really, you're it's the pot calling the kettle black. You are no different. No different.
You really think you're gonna make money off of all this content? I wonder, you know what? I wonder if he really does have something and he's like so ahead of us, you know what I mean? Like, how much are people gonna pay in 20? I mean, like, the thing is that it's gonna be a while, right? So he might be very wealthy in the future. But I mean, it would be really interesting because, wait, hold on, Pepe, but how much would you pay for hours of footage of just debate banter of people like 20 years ago or 30 years? I would love to know what people were talking about.
That's the thing. It could work. And like, he's a half Jew. Maybe he has this ultra high IQ, capitalist, yet autistic way of viewing the world. And he's going to make sure that Goyam doesn't get the gold. He gets it. And he's going to capitalize off this. Maybe that's the case.
And you're going to be a star, Pepe. You're going to be a star. Thanks, Pepe. He's going to, oh my God.
They're going to set you in the furniture, Pepe, of what? Like a weak, angry Sicilian man.
Maybe I will be the Mel Gibson of this fucking movie. The one guy that became famous with the Jews. He had a love-hate relationship. I don't know.
Hey, I got a quick question for John Kitover. John Kitover.
Nothing Sicilian about that.
Yeah, I'm not. I do not look Sicilian.
I thought it was a stupid comment, Naftali, for the.
I got a question for Mr. Kitover. Mr. Kitover, I got a question for you. Who would you say out of all the hours and hours and hours on this app, who would you say would probably be the top like 5 to 10 most popular characters or personalities in your work? Would you say?
That definitely that NFR band in politically correct. He's one of like the most obnoxious. See, the thing is, it's a total waste of time. And some of the other golds on here, El Normo, I gotta give a shout out. To me, he's one of the premium content creators on this app, and people on this app are vociferously fighting against him because El Normo stands for the law and common sense and rational thinking, and El Normo is an excellent communicator, so he's a top content creator. Obviously, Matt Cool here has done something special. See, the race content rooms, it's happening, and it's not really happening that much on Clown House, but because this is like a black app. But anyways, I'm just saying, if you're talking on this app, by definition, you are a fool, and you fool people with your talking sometimes. I'm focused here. What's your next question, horsewoman? Okay.
Pepe is going to be one of those very popular personalities.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you ever been to Barnum and Bailey's circus and seen when the midget clowns come out? They ridicule them and launch them out of cannons and things like that. Pepe is a sideshow freak on the Netflix special. Him and Dr. Adams will suck each other off in the green room. Him and Dr. Adams can take the cake for sucking each other off in the green room late at night.
Give her the goddamn names.
Thank you, Beaver.
Well, we gotta give one to Viking here. I won't mention any other names. Viking here is a tremendous force of energy. And Joe B, even Joe B is an excellent contributor. And Othello, too, is also an incredible NFR contributor. And Harry down there. And Elnor. And Monica, too. Let's give Monica her flowers. And that F-word McHale down there. Let's give Jane some flowers. And definitely all the contributors to the John Kitover congressional campaign run. I want to thank all those people especially. And anybody who wants to contribute to the mayoral run, we need your shekels. $1 will do. Rabboni Shalom. Go to ChicagoMayorVote.com. It's in my profile. You're going to have a lot of fun. Go to ChicagoMayorVote.com. It's in my profile. You're going to love my content. I've thoroughly analyzed and I have obliterated my political enemies. And we are going to liberate...
I said when I stopped making rooms, you want to be Mr. Controversial Man that wants to talk shit. It's about a lot of you faggots. Okay, you guys, and what it kind of shows me about a lot of you people is that you guys would treat me a certain way because you thought like, oh, he was like popular on this fucking app.
He was popular.
I know, and he talks a lot of shit. So I either don't want to mess with him or I want to use his fucking
Barely hear you, Pepe.
platform myself. And so I would see how you guys would treat me then. Then I stopped making rooms. And I see how all of a sudden you guys grow a pair of fucking balls. And what I think is funny is like, for example, I'm not going to, I'll admit there's a level of clout chasing I did, but.
Pepe, I just thought you were so cool
other people's
you talk to Amber Rose, bro.
Shut up,
you know, she's like an A-list
okay, but
celebrity.
you're a retard. Now, I'm somebody who will actually go in other people's rooms and argue with them. I will sit on other people's stages. Okay, but you know, it's besides all of that, if we look at John Kitover, he literally was somebody that would do nothing but clip my fucking rooms. That's all he fucking did. He knows that, but he's mad, and he's trying to like give a shout out to everybody else. That's fine, and you know what you're doing, Bima.
I don't think that he reports.
But like, God damn it, you gotta shout me out too.
Wait, what is I'm doing? You know what I'm
He
doing. What
definitely
am I doing?
doesn't report. He definitely wants you to say what you're going to say as long as you're going to say.
Oh, Pepe, if you thought that had anything to do with you me asking him, I swear it didn't. I actually dig John. I hang out with him sometimes. Don't ask me. Listen, I have my own mental illnesses, okay? But I like John, and he's fun, and he's different when he's not like trolling. He actually has
No,
like
I
a
get that, but
personality.
the difference with John
go?
is that I saw somebody who was a kiss ass, okay, and this is where I lost all respect for him. Is he was